Let's use a simple melody in C major. To harmonize our melody with chords, we need to find the strong notes of our melody in each bar. Usually, it's a combination of the frequency of the note, the length, and also if it's on the strong beats. In this case, our strong notes are C in the first bar, D in the second, F in the third, and B in the fourth. Now we can choose chords that are in the key and they contain the strong note. The most conventional chord progression for this melody would be C major, D minor, F major, and G major. Now let's listen to this harmony. Now let's reharmonize the melody using a relative mode of the scale. In this example, I'm going to switch from the Ionian mode of the major scale to the Aeolian mode. Well, technically from major to minor. I'll be using the same notes. I'm only going to change the root of the harmony from C to A. The best way to do this is to force the listener to accept the new root at the start. So my first chord will be A minor. It has the strong note C, so it will sound good. My other chords, still in the key, will be G major, D minor, and back to G major. Now let's hear the difference with the same melody. Another way to reharmonize using the modes is to keep the root but changing a note or two to switch to another mode. If I want to use like the Mixolydian mode, I know that it's a major scale with a flat 7. So I can change the harmony by using B flat instead of B, because B is the 7th of C major. With this change, it means that my strong note in the fourth bar is now a B flat, so I have to choose my chords accordingly. With my new harmony, I'm still starting with my root chord C major, but now I'll use B flat major, F major, and B flat major again. Let's hear this with a classic rock arrangement. A final method you can use is a combination of the last two. Let's say I'm still doing a switch from the Ionian mode to the Aeolian mode, and by doing so I'm changing my root from C to A. Now I can keep A as the root, but changing the mode again by changing a single note. So I'll go to A Dorian from Aeolian by raising the sixth by a semitone. In this case, the note F will become F sharp. Now, like the last example, that new harmony means that the strong note on the third bar is now F sharp. So my root is A. I'll use A minor again as my first chord. But this time I will add some extensions just to give me a kind of jazzy sound. But I'll still stay in the key. Now I have A minor 7 as the first chord. I have G over A, D dominant 7, and finally E minor 7. So let's listen to this new harmony. So I hope it gave you some inspiration, and feel free to experiment. There are many options available for you with the modes to arrange a melody, and sometimes you can completely change the sound by just applying these little tricks. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe and see you next time.